Justice is indivisible. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
This was the scene in our nation's capital on the 4th of July in 2020. What was meant to be a celebration of our nation's independence quickly turned into a clash between Trump supporters and Black Lives Matter protesters. As I captured the scenes that unfolded before me, I began to wonder, how did we get here? But in order to answer that question, we must first go back.
Go back!
2 months earlier, a video showing a man named George Floyd being murdered by a police officer went viral. This sparked nationwide protests, bringing into question topics like police brutality and excessive force. So today, we're going to explore police brutality in the United States by taking a hard look at the history of policing in America. This is Continue Saying Names.
Justice is indivisible.
They need to hear our voices and they need to hear what we have to say.
So every black man and black woman's name has been said, and they get the justice that this country has not given us. Continue saying names.
The American policing system dates back to the 1630s, when Boston founded the nation's very first Night Watch. The watch was mostly made up of volunteers who drank and slept on the job, so it was not very successful. Fast forward to the year 1704, when the South created their very first policing system in the Carolina colony called slave patrols. These patrollers were often seen riding on horseback, carrying whips, ropes, and guns, trying to capture runaway slaves, among other things. By 1838, the first official police force, similar to what we have today, formed in Boston. And by 1880, almost every major city in America had their own police force. But what laws were these police officers enforcing? Well, in 1865, the 13th Amendment officially ended slavery, except as a punishment for a crime. This meant that if someone was convicted of a crime, it would be legal to force them to work for free. In response to this, Southern states passed new laws called Black Codes. These laws only applied to black people and made certain activities such as not carrying proof of employment and vagrancy or homelessness criminal offenses punishable with prison time. This resulted in a large number of newly freed slaves becoming re-enslaved in prisons and once again being forced to work for free. Today, because of the 13th Amendment, it is still legal for prisoners to work without pay. Next time on Continue Saying Names. We're going to meet a pair of young activists.
My name is Isaiah Fenichel.
My name is I Am Queens.
And discover what it truly means to stand up for what you believe in.
What inspired me to do this work, it actually goes very far back. My great-grandfather is still, thankfully, a living Holocaust survivor.
Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you'd like to support the show, feel free to donate to my Buy Me a Coffee page or Shop Till You Drop in our online store. Links to donate and shop are in the description below. This episode is brought to you in part by Graham Visuals, a New York City-based photography company that helps you empower your image. Book your photo shoot today at grahamvisuals.com. Visit the link in the description below.